Alrighty, it's a full house right here in the Radio 44 studios this morning. I'm Malika. Welcome aboard. If you're just joining us, well, great timing. You know what? Because we're getting into this conversation about the Durham Mara Padel League. And I'm very excited to be joined by CEO Chandresh, Sagar. I've got co-founders Harshil, Adodra, Asesh, Shah, Nimisha, Sagar in studio. Welcome, guys. How are you feeling today? With me is first off Asesh and Nimisha.
Hi, morning. How are you?
All good.
Good morning, Malika. It's a pleasure being here today, and we hope to take you through this Mara Padel League and what we are up to.
All right, let's get right into it with the game of paddle. I mean, like I was saying earlier, you know, unless you're like living under a rock, you've heard of paddle and the sport itself. But for somebody who's just not able to visualize it, you know, is it like this combination of different racket sports? Can you explain it a little bit to us?
Yes, as someone who has been involved in the early days, the paddle is basically a combination of squash and tennis, and what strikes me about paddle is how instantly enjoyable it is. You don't need years of experience to have fun. The learning curve is incredibly friendly. It can range from teenagers to adults, and they can all work and play together and have a good time. And because the court is smaller and the rallies are much longer, there is constant engagement between the players, the community. So the social aspect of it is far great outreach.
Yeah, I think the social aspect of it is something many people talk about, you know. Nimisha, have you seen a lot of people get into the sport for this social aspect as well, to, you know, get to know other people, to spend that time together?
Yes, actually, I think that is only the key factor, which is why the sport is picking up so much, because there's a big social aspect to it, and all age groups are comfortably playing it, right from, I've seen like a 7 and a 10-year-old picking up the sport very comfortably. Also, it's suiting the 30s and 40s racket as well. Yeah. So yeah, it's giving a room for all age groups, and that's why yes, it's becoming more and more popular.
Amazing. Yes. All right. So on that note, what inspired this creation of the Mara Padel League? How did each of you come together to build this platform, Asesh?
For me, the inspiration came from seeing how passionate players have become, especially because it's a combination of squash and tennis. It doesn't require a specialty in one or the either. It's noticing that there was a structured platform, and out of this we're getting a lot of energy out of the players, and we wanted to create something that gave players purpose, progression and belonging. And as co-founders, we each brought unique strengths into the foundation. The moment we realized we shared the same long-term vision for paddle in Kenya, forming the Mara Padel League became a natural step forward. It started with passion but quickly evolved into a mission. So we're looking at a lot of talent search, and also giving a structured platform for the players to be able to get some kind of international ranking as well, and bringing in the international platform into Kenya as well.
Okay, very interesting. And, we're going to talk about what to expect in the upcoming showdown, by the way, from November 25th to 30th. It's all happening at Pro Padel. So stay right here with us as we get into this even further. Alrighty, you're listening to Radio 44 100.8 FM in Nairobi, and we're still talking all about the Durham Mara Padel League. And as we carry on this conversation, Asesh, this upcoming showdown from November 25th to 30th is like, there's lots of buzz already around it. What can players, spectators, everybody expect this year?
Okay, from a founder's perspective, this is one of the most ambitious editions so far. I mean, considering the franchise Mara Padel League, the first season drew a prize pool of 1.9 million.
Wow.
And coming to the second season, we're at 3 million prize pool. Obviously, based on that, there is a lot of competition involved. Everybody wants to fight for that prize pool.
Yeah.
So the overall, what we have invested is heavily in organization, player experience, and the overall atmosphere to make a great vibe in that place. So it's going to pull big crowds. Players can expect tougher competition. That is one thing which we for sure know. The 14 teams have been selected with players that are all-rounders, basically. So at this time, compared to the first season, this time around, it's going to be very, very, very competitive. There is a better structure and a platform that genuinely pushes their game to the next level. Spectators will feel the energy. It's sport, entertainment, and community all rolled into one. So the social aspect will be also fantastic as well.
Amazing. Nimisha, what do you have to add to that?
To add to that, this is a franchise model which I would like everybody to know. So we have 14 team owners who have auction players. So we had a pool of 135 players who had registered for the league, of which only 90 were bidded and auctioned. So yes, and the one who bidded have a really good level, like what Asesh mentioned. So the competition level is going to be really, really high.
Okay, brilliant. And we all know Kenya's paddle community is growing super fast. We were just chatting a little bit off air about, how many courts are in Nairobi alone and reaching, almost that 90-100 number. So what do you think is driving this surge in this interest, this participation in paddle within Kenya?
Basically, it comes down to accessibility and connection. Paddle is allowing beginners and advanced players to share the same court and still have fun. The social connection is very huge. Every match feels like a mini event with friends. As someone building structures around the sport, I'm seeing firsthand how hungry Kenyans are for new, well-organized sporting experiences. Paddle fits perfectly into that model and that space.
All right, makes sense. I think all these factors together create this melting pot that people are really tapping into. And of course, we're also getting into, let's say how both amateur and competitive levels are able to access the sport. What challenges perhaps you faced as well in establishing this major Padel League in Kenya. So we're going to have that coming through shortly. Stick around right here on Radio 44. All right, it's about 40 past 8. That's Badshah Tabahi coming through right here. Now, if there is something that's happening on a court around you, a sporting court, we want to talk about it. And we've been on this conversation. Durham Mara Padel League. Joining me now on air, CEO Chandresh, Sagar, and co-founder Harshil Adodra. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot, Malika.
All right, Chandresh, as we get further into this conversation, paddle, there's teamwork, there's strategy, there's lots of energy. How is the Padel League helping to grow talent, whether we're talking about the amateur level, the competitive level?
Basically, the league, when we talk about the league, when you're playing a normal tournament, let's put it this way. When you play a normal tournament, you have one of your friends or maybe a couple of your family members coming and supporting you. Here, what we have tried to create is an entire family of 50-60 people coming together, supporting each other, which makes it more fun. It's going to be a noisy place altogether. And there's a lot of strategizing that is required by the team owners. And now me, maybe as a team owner, would not be a fantastic player, but I can given my inputs as a strategist, plan who is going to play this first seed, who's going to play the second seed, who's going to be a part of the mixed doubles. So all of those things are very, very important. So it's more of strategizing. This is more of strategizing because in a normal tournament, you know who your partner is, you have already worked with him. Here it's a complete 7 different people coming from 7 different places, and you have never played with each other. Most probably you've never played with each other, and you're trying to gel, trying to create a synergy amongst them, which just makes it very, very exciting. And then you have 50 people. You don't even know who is cheering for you. It's just that because you're wearing one of the team jerseys, so there are people who are supporting you, and imagine 100 people supporting those people playing. It's a noisy place to be.
Right. So you're just putting it all out on the court. You're giving your best, and everybody's on the same level playing field that way.
Exactly. So last time, I would just add to what Asesh has said. Last time, in Padel, there are levels. So it starts from a 2.5 and goes up to 5 in Kenya right now. So last time our level was around 3.5. This time the level of our players is 4.5. So it's much higher. It's the top guys competing. So it's going to be really interesting to see how it comes out. Last time we had favorites. This time we are sure we do not have any favorites. It's anybody's game to take.
All right. And quite a clash, 14 teams.
Yes. So we had 12 last time. This time we have 14. We have 2 new teams come in. One is Be Active and the other one is Galana Sports. So these are the 2 new teams that have added up, and they're making it more interesting for us. So Durham is wearing 2 hats. Be Active is the owners of the team as well, and the title sponsors as well.
Amazing. Harshil, what kind of challenges would you say you've come across in kind of establishing this major padel league in Kenya, and how have you overcome that as founders?
I mean, initially, we've not faced challenges as such. It's been a very good community to work with. Everyone's been very supportive in the entire league setup and all. So I think overall, it's a very tight-knit community, so we've been okay with everyone, and getting everything together has been very easy. The main thing, I think, the main aspect for us as a challenge would be organizing the entire thing, making sure that everyone has a good time. Other than that, I think it's perfect. I mean, we've had a really good togetherness with everyone.
Yeah, so the reception, the people, all of that has been great. And I think the organizational aspect is generally where the nitty-gritties are, which, you're a team of amazing 4 people. There's a lot of capacity there as well to get that ball rolling. And Chandresh, looking ahead, what's the kind of long-term vision for the Mara Padel League, the future of Padel Kenya, East Africa wide?
So to be very honest, what happens is there are a lot of players who went unsold this time, right? So our thought process is that these players who have got unsold, they start getting more active into padel, and the younger generation, especially the 13s, 14s, they start looking up to these kids. So in fact, yesterday I had one kid who came up to me and said, "Uncle, you need to organize one for us as well. We want a Mara Padel League Juniors, and we need cash money. We do not want vouchers." So the kids are getting interested, and this motivates them that one day I want to get into this tournament. So as of now, we have 2 kids who have been selected, who are 15 years old, and they have been selected for this tournament, and they actually become role models for the other kids as well, that if these 2 can get in, there's a chance that we can get into this league as well. And going ahead, we would love to have more camps happening for training more players and getting into all of those. And most importantly, we want to take this international. We want to get international players coming and playing this league. So that is the thought process. Maybe in the couple of seasons coming, hopefully, you never know, next season maybe, but we will have international players coming in and making it a global event. In fact, even the last time we had people from across the globe actually watching what the event is all about, and we had huge success, and that's the reason we are again sitting here doing the 2nd season and the 3rd. Every season we'll make sure that we got a notch higher. We create that unique thing that will make it more unique and more exciting for players.
Okay, that's amazing. And, children are very blunt. So they'll say, "Oh, make the honeypot larger. That's when we're going to get down there."
The kid asked me for 1 million shillings. So we negotiated. I started with 200 and then we negotiated at 300,000.
So he brought you a little bit further up.
Yeah, he got me to 300,000.
Oh, wow. And just, as we wrap up, what are the future events do you have planned, Harshil, Chandresh? What can you tell us?
So in future, we're organizing another event called the Mara Sports Festival. So basically the Mara Sports Festival is kind of a mini Olympics that we're organizing. So these are 19 sports played at the same time. 19 sports include 8 team sports like cricket, football, volleyball, basketball, all of those, and another 11 individual sports are like athletics, swimming, tennis, squash, paddle, all of these sports, karate, judo. We are for the first time we're looking at having both the international schools, government schools, local academies, and local communities participating in this tournament, and we're looking at more than 25,000 kids participating. The event is happening at Ulunzi, Nyayo, and Kasturani, plus another 6 more venues. So that's a massive one. It's happening from the 25th of February to the 1st of March. It was supposed to happen on 6th of December, but because we are overwhelmed with the amount of entries that we had from the kids, so we did not want the kid to lose out. So we thought we need to get more prepared and get more sponsors in so that we can accommodate all of these kids. So we have shifted it to 25th of February, where we'll definitely hope you guys are there to support us as well.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure to have all of you here to tell us all about this. Harshil, any last thoughts?
Oh, nothing. Just come and enjoy it.
Yeah, to the point. We come down there, enjoy it. So we've got CEO Chandresh, Sagar, co-founders Harshil, Adodra, Asesh, Shah, Nimisha, Sagar as well. Earlier on, you heard from them. The Durham Mara Padel League team is here. They're all set. They're all ready to see you on the 25th of November at Pro Padel. It's going to go on all the way till the 30th. It's going to be exciting. We shall see you there.